Welcome back, everybody. This is Noah here from Tag and Bag Outdoors, and today we're going to be doing another range review for you. We're going to be doing the Lee Enfield No.1 Mark III SMLE Ishapore rifle. The first No.1 Mark III rifles were produced by the United Kingdom during World War I, and they were used extensively throughout World War I and World War II. But there were also multiple conflicts during the Cold War in which the British gave some of the Lee Enfield rifles to the Indians, okay? And one of the conflicts that the Indians were in at the time was between, I believe, 1962 to the early 70s, and that was the Sino-Indian War. The Indians and the Chinese had conflicts across the border, and the Indians were supplied with the Lee Enfield rifles to combat the Chinese. However, it ended up in a stalemate, and it created the borders of what the Indian and Chinese borders are today. But this particular rifle was made in 1963. It is stamped RFI, which is the manufacturing of the Ishapore factory. It is also stamped a No.1 Mark III rifle. One of the cool things about these rifles is that it holds a 10-box detachable magazine. I'm sorry, a 10-round detachable magazine. Okay. And it's also very well known for its high rate of fire. This is one of the fastest bolt-action rifles ever designed. Some troops were able to get off more than 20 rounds per minute with these rifles. And these things are just a pleasure to shoot. This particular rifle is not chambered in the 7.62 x 51, which is what the Indians converted the Lee Enfields into. This still has the original British .303 caliber to it. And you can see that it very much does resemble the original No.1 Mark III SMLE rifle that was used extensively throughout World War I and somewhat through World War II. Okay? The No.1 Mark III also has a decocker. It also has a safety on the left side of the rifle. This is in the fire position. I can move the bolt and I can pull the trigger. And this side of the rifle, you can't move the bolt. You can pull the trigger, but it will not fire a round off. The compartment for stripper clips is located right here on the rear side of the receiver. However, that part also you can put an ATI scope mount on if you want to, and there is no drilling or tapping required. Most of the guns, most of the Lee Enfield No.1 Mark IIIs came with either a zinc or brass butt plate. This particular one has a brass butt plate in it, and it also has a compartment right here where you can store cleaning supplies if necessary. Okay. This piece right here also holds for if you have a bayonet for this particular rifle. You can attach the bayonet on here and it will fit nice and snug. Okay, enough talking, let's start shooting this thing. You can see that the rear sight here is adjustable for elevation. It is adjustable from 200 to 2,000 meters. However, the most accurate that you could probably shoot open sights out of this rifle is 600 to 800 meters. The No.1 Mark III also has a front side post. You can also adjust this for windage. And you can also see that there's two ears here protecting the front sight post. Usually, if your rifle is shooting to the left, you would adjust your front sight post to the left and your point of impact would be to the right. If your rifle is shooting right, you would adjust your front sight post to the right and your point of impact would be to the left. Okay. The cool thing about this rifle is that it just looks like it was made by just a really old empire. Like when I look at these rifles, I think of some of the old empires that went to develop this rifle. Yeah. You know, I mean, these things just bring back a lot of history.
Oh, shoulders.
I hope this one doesn't kick as hard.
I can't even see. Holy shit.
That doesn't kick at all, dude.
Yeah, but it's loud.
Okay.
Holy shit.
This thing rocks. I love this. There is no kick to this thing whatsoever.
Alright, time to bring out the bear.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot 2 more rounds with this gun. Because this thing is just a joy to shoot. Paige is gonna love shooting this rifle. Alright, I'm gonna try one more. Sweet. As you can see, this is a bullet comparison between the 30-30 Winchester, the 303 British, and the 7.62 by 54R, which is shot out of usually Mosin Nagants or the Romanian PSL rifles. This one right here is a 30-30. This is a 303 British, and this is a 7.62 by 54R. This 30-30 is a 170 grain bullet. The 303 is a 150 grain, and the 7.62 by 54R is a 174 grain full metal jacket.
This sight's a little bit harder.
Yeah. You want to put another one in?
Yeah.
Okay. How was that?
Smooth. Bolt sticks a little bit.
Yeah. I think it's actually pretty good, but I mean, I'm so used to shooting them guns, so... Yeah, just... Hold on. Okay. You could really rack off the Mad Minute with one of these things. Since it holds 10 rounds... Go ahead. Since it holds 10 rounds, there were some people that were able to shoot this rifle at 20 to 30 rounds per minute. This is one of the mechanical advantages of this rifle. You're hitting it.
Alright, let's go check out the ring. I'm going to put a close target first.
Yep, you got 25, I got 50.
Alright.
Okay. What the hell? Oh, I got the safety on. That's why. That's how fast that bolt is. That thing is sweet. Okay, we're gonna try shooting at 200 yards. Hopefully we can hit it 200 yards. If not, we'll have to modify this rifle a little bit.
The main thing is just look through it so you get it to focus for your eyes. This is the power. Can you see? Use obviously. Can you see Can you see the targets?
No, it's too down.
Squeeze this to lift it up.
Did I hit it that time, or? I don't know.
Going to grab this, I was paying for you.
Oh, okay.
Still too low?
Yeah, you gotta go, man. There were blocks of wood.
Alright, I'm gonna try pulling off the Mad Minute.
Too high?
Alright, I'm gonna try pulling off the Mad Minute here.
You know how to use a scope, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought so.
Practice getting so you can hold it right on the bullseye. That's too hard.
You're welcome to use this.
Huh?
You're welcome to use this.
Okay, so our concluding review with the Lee Enfield is I'm going to do a little bit of work on it more and probably put a scope mount on it. But besides that, the rifle shoots nice, the recoil is smooth, and it's a really, really cool rifle. I love it. It just needs a little bit of work into it, which is common with most milsurps, but once it's done and ready to go, then it will be shooting like an absolute beauty. Thanks for watching.